is LaPortia, and welcome back to my series Coffee and Chat, where we sip on some coffee, some tea, whatever you like. We talk about different topics that matter to the millennial girls. Before we get into today's topic, let's talk about the drink. It is not coffee today, it is not matcha, which are my drinks of choice. It's actually a drink I don't love, but I'm having it for the health benefits. I am not a tea girl. I have never been a tea girl. I do not like the taste of tea. But this is a dandelion and a raspberry leaf tea combined. I drink it for the health benefits. I have a short about it and why I drink it and the benefits of it, and I will link that if you want to check it out. But we are downing this today. No, it's not good. We are disciplined and we are doing things that we need to do for our health, for our bodies to be here for a long time and be healthy, feel good, look good, all that crap. So let's move on to today's topic. So today is a topic that has been on my mind, on my spirit for a while. Ever since I saw the little video clip floating around TikTok, Instagram, I think the Shade Room posted it, but it's Tia Mowry. Y'all know Tia of Tia and Tamera of Sister Sister, The Game. Tia Mowry is sitting down talking with Jackée Harry, who actually played her mom in Sister Sister. Tia has a reality show now, and they're sitting down and they're chatting and they talk about women being able to have it all. And Tia is like borderline tears talking to Jackie, saying how you always told me women could not have it all. And it seems like Tia is now starting to believe that now that she has been divorced for over a year. Her marriage didn't work out. So it seems like in this clip, it seems like she's coming to the realization that Jackée was right. And then Jackée goes on to say that there was a time in her life where she felt like she had it all. She had the man, she had the kids, she had the money, she had it all, honey. And she said then it all went to hell because she said you can't have it all at once. Like, you just can't have it all at once. The kids need to be nurtured, the man needs to be nurtured, and it is not possible. So it all went to hell. And I guess in this moment, Tia is relating because her marriage did not succeed. Her marriage fell apart, I guess, a year or so ago when she got a divorce. So it's just this discussion around women being able to have it all. And can you have it all? I have the answer to that question that I'm going to get into. I would like to know your answer. Do you think women can have it all? So I wanted to break this down, and I have my handy dandy notes. But spoiler alert, my answer, yes, I do feel like women can have it all, but it may not be in the way that you think or what you think. So hear me out, but just short answer, yes, women can absolutely have it all. But I do think the piece that we're missing is that looks differently for every woman. So I think the first step to having it all is you have to define what it all is for you. And you also have to recognize that my all and your all and Tia's all and Jackée's all and the woman we following on Instagram, our mom's all, everyone's all isn't the same. What is important to you? What do you really want? What would all be for you? So having it all, well, I think when people just throw this comment out there or throw the phrase having it all, I think what people are thinking are having the husband, the kids, the career, the money, the lifestyle, essentially. But for some women, they want the husband and the kids, and they might not care for the career. Their heart's desire is to be a stay-at-home mom. For other women, they may really want a career, but the family is not priority for them. So we might look at a woman who is super successful in her career, it seems like in her finances, and maybe has some sort of partnership or companionship, but doesn't have necessarily a husband and kids, i.e. Oprah. Does Oprah not have it all because she doesn't have a husband or kids? I think she defined her all and she went after that. Let's not assume that all women want the same thing in life. We are not all the same. We are not one-dimensional. We do not all want this picturesque, what society has deemed the picturesque life for a woman. That is not what every woman wants. So I think first step to having it all is defining what that it is for you. Now let's say you have defined it and it is all those things that society says is all. It's the family and the career and the money, right? Can women have that? Well, let's stick with the example of Tia. Tia Mowry was a child star. We knew her from Sister Sister. And I mean, even the fact that she's still on TV now and she started as a child, like think of all the child stars that we've never seen again, that never had a show after that one hit child show. But she had Sister Sister. She was popping on The Game, the star of The Game, said that was a hit show. Now she is starring in her own reality show. So let's say she has a career. She's also done movies, she's written books. So Tia Mowry, career, check. Okay? Then she has 2 children. She has a son and a daughter. Like, how perfect, right? She got her boy and she got her girl. Say kids, check. Obviously with her successful career came millions of dollars. So money. So the missing piece here, I think why her and Jack A are having this discussion is because her marriage ended in divorce. Now, if marriage is something she still desires, then I would guess the answer is at the moment she does not have it all. But did she not have it all? When she is starring on The Game, the hottest show on TV, one of the hottest shows on TV, she's married to the man she chose to marry and she is having his babies. Did she not have it all at that moment? I think once you have it all, there is work to keep it all. And then it becomes a matter of, are all these things still of equal importance that you want to keep putting in the work and the sacrifice to maintain it all? And ultimately, I would assume in her situation, in her marriage, the work that it would have taken to keep her marriage going is not something that they decided to keep doing. But I think it's a fair argument to say at one point Tia did have it all. I mean, an amazing career. To be a black woman with millions of dollars, like you've done well. That is something very rare in America, right? We are not the highest paid, okay? So to be a black woman with millions of dollars is already a level of success. To have been able in your adult life to fall in love, get married, have children, while your career continues to grow, I would say she had it all. Something happened there. We'll probably never know the details of that, nor is it our business. But at one point, she did have it all. So I think that shows you that it's possible. Even Jack A, at one point, she even said she had it all. That shows you that it is possible. I think you have to define what it all is for you, and then also identify what work it will take to get it all, and then also to maintain it all, and commit to that work if you really want to have it all. You may look at all the work it takes to have it all and decide, you know what, I don't need to be this level of success. I'm okay at the mid-level of success. I don't need to become a millionaire. I'm okay with a couple $100,000. You know what I mean? What you want might change when you look at the work that it takes. You might, after having one kid, you might be like, you know what? Childbirth is a lot. Raising this human is a lot. I didn't want a husband and 3 kids, but maybe, maybe this one kid will work. Sometimes what you think is having it all changes as well. So back to me thinking I could have it all. Yes, I believe women can have it all. I know I could have it all. My number one reason for thinking that would be Psalm 37 verse 4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. So those things that are your all, if they are truly the desires of your heart, I do believe if you delight in the Lord, if you seek the kingdom first, his plans is to bless you with all the desires of your heart, meaning you could have it all. Now, with those blessings, you have to know how to steward those blessings. You have to know how to take care of those blessings. So there is still work that has to be done, and still a decision that you have to make. Do I want to do the work and maintain it all? But the word is the word, honey. God said you could have it all, so I know I could have it all. Another factor that I think plays into why women, Black women specifically, feel that we can't have it all is because we don't have a lot of examples. We didn't grow up with a lot of examples of women having it all, whether it was our mothers who got divorced from our fathers, whether it was our aunties, the people that we were exposed to as Black women, you know, where it was limited. The success, the things that they can have were limited because of we Black, right? Because we weren't given that privilege in America. So it's like as a race, we're already catching up, right? We started below the bottom in this country, right? So we're still catching up. We're still climbing. So I think just growing up, especially for my generation, older millennial, I didn't see but so many women who were really just thriving and had it all, or that were even living lifestyles that I aspired to have. As the years go by and Black women are becoming more successful, are starting more businesses, are earning more money, are, running for president, I think we are starting to be able to have young women, young girls, just dream bigger and open up their minds in a bigger way within our community. But to be honest, when I was a kid, I didn't, see Black women outside of like TV. Claire Huxtable had it all. But in real life, I didn't know women that had what I would consider to be it all. So you start to believe what you see. And we just didn't have a lot of those examples. So what about today? Do we have examples? Who has it all? Okay, so let's stick with celebrity world, social media. Who has it all to you? So define what your all is, right? We said that was the first steps. And then also we need examples. We need people to look to. So who do you think has it all? I have a couple examples of women that I feel have it all. Okay, so first let's get the obvious example out of the way, because anytime anyone says anything like this, they're like, well, what about Beyonce? Beyonce has it all. She has the marriage, she has the kids, she has the ridiculously successful career. Like Beyonce appears to have it all. I don't really like that as an example because I feel like it's such a far-fetched example. Like Beyonce almost seems like not human in a sense, but she has managed to have it all. I think very strategically. I think with a lot of hard work, she has managed to have what we assume is it all, right? Because she could desire things that she does not have, and we don't know, but she appears to have it all. I think largely choosing the right person has a lot to do with having it all, because you gotta have the right partnership. And in that situation, I just think that it was just a really good partnership, Beyonce and Jay. Not just, obviously they've been together all these years, obviously they're in love, but just like business and strategically, they just ended up making sense on so many levels and helping each other on so many levels. So that's like to me, like just like out of this world examples. I want to give you some more realistic examples. You know who I feel really has it all in a way that is in a sense relatable, even though her family does have a large amount of wealth because of the success of her husband. I still find the way that she has it all to be very relatable, and that is Pauletta Washington. Pauletta Washington is the wife to Denzel Washington. Pauletta is also an artist and an actress, and she is actually on a show that I watch on Hulu. It's called Reasonable Doubt. That's my show, and she's on that show now. Now this is, what is Pauletta, 60 something years old, and she's acting now. To me, she has it all. She was already a talented artist when she partnered. She partnered and she started a family while her partner was able to go off and excel in his career. And I think what appears to have happened is she focused on staying home, raising and nurturing the children, but was still always an artist, and I think did some things behind the scenes. And now her children are grown and successful and in the business and in movies and television shows. To me, she has it all, and some people might look at her life and think that she sacrificed her career for her husband's career or to have children. But I think she has it all. I think they were smart, they strategized, they did what made sense for their family. And even though her face isn't as famous, even though, you know, she's not as in blockbuster hits like Denzel Washington, she still is very present in the filmmaking industry. She was able to be involved in her kids' artistry. I looked up, she's actually a trained pianist. And I think that she found a way to have it all, to nourish her household, to support her husband, to raise beautiful children, and to not have to give up on her dreams of being an artist. So for me, I think Pauletta Washington has it all. Another person I feel like has it all, this is one of my favorite creators. And I say creators because that's where I'm a fan of her. Like here on YouTube, I love Adrienne Bailon Holton. Now she also was in 3LW, Cheetah Girls, on a talk show called The Rio. But I like her Instagram and her YouTube. That's where I'm a fan of hers. Just to see her kind of like behind the scenes of being an entrepreneur. She has multiple businesses. She's married, and it was a journey for her to have a child, but she was able to have a child, and she has a beautiful son who she raises. She lives in New York. She travels for work. She takes her family with her. Her husband is able to still have his career. He's a Grammy award-winning gospel artist. She's able to travel and support him, but still, you know, I think she stepped away from being on TV every day because I think that was probably too hard, but she's found careers that she loves with her fashion lines and being able to just be this businesswoman and grow a successful business, but still raise your child and, you know, still support your husband. I think that for me is having it all. I think she still gets to express her music talent with her husband, him being a recording artist, and I think they've made music together, and she's been on his albums and stuff like that. It may not look the way people expect it to look, right? She used to be a talk show host. People may think she should have her own show, but you know, she did that. She did that for years, and now being able to just create as her own boss and then still take care of home. For me, Adrienne has it all. I absolutely love Adrienne. Look at her Instagram. It's so good. It's so aesthetically pleasing. She's just living such a beautiful lifestyle, and I think that's having it all. So all that to say, ladies, women, girls, whoever's watching this, you can have it all. Define what that is for you. Recognize what it takes to have that. Put in the work to have it, to nourish it, to build it, to be it. When it gets hard, still keep going. But I don't think having it all means each area is perfect at all times. So if I have the husband, if I have the kids, if I have the house, if I have the car, if I have the business, if I have the career, does that mean everything is in perfect harmony at all times? No. If I have all these things, but the car breaks down and the people at my job are stressing me out, I still have it. I still have it all. Work is annoying me right now, but it's my work. I still have it. I was still blessed with this role, with this position to grow in this company or to build this company. It's still mine. It just needs more attention right now, or I need to work harder at it, or I need to figure this thing out, but it's still mine. I was still blessed with it. At the end of the day, don't let anybody tell you what you can have. If there are things that you want and you are willing to put in the work to get it and willing to put in the work to keep it, then who is anyone else to tell you what's possible or what you can't have or what you can't have? You listen to what God tells you you could have. You listen to what the Word tells you you can have. You listen to yourself, to your heart, what your true desires of your heart are. And that's all that matters. Who cares what anyone else says? Because honestly, they're projecting. They probably can't have it all because they're not willing to do the work to have it all the things that they want. They're not willing to take on the responsibility and the sacrifices that come with having all of that. Because it all comes with work. It all comes with some sort of sacrifice. If having it all means, you know, let's say you're becoming a lawyer, if having it all means being a partner at a law firm, that's a part of your all. I mean, there's years of studying and work that you have to do and long hours that you have to put in. Everyone's not willing to do that. So don't let people project their laziness, their settling mindset on you and what you can have, because God says you can have the desires of your heart, honey. Who's arguing with that? Not me. Next time someone tells you you can't have it all, you tell them what the Bible says, okay? God tells me what I can have, not you. So I think that's all I wanted to say about the topic today. I'm definitely on the journey myself personally. I'm working for it all. I'm not there yet. I don't have it all, but I do have a lot, and I'm on my way to having it all. I feel very, very blessed and very fortunate to even have the desires of my heart, to even have the mindset where I can fathom having my dream lifestyle, right? Because I'm sure people my age 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 60 years ago, Black women my age couldn't even fathom the things that I dream about today for myself. So to even have these desires, I'm thankful, and I know that I can get there. So I'm gonna down this nasty tea. See, having it all for me means being healthy, means being fit, means living a long time. So I have to drink, things I don't like for the health benefits, because I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to sacrifice to have it all. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next coffee and chat. Please do your girl a favor, like, comment, subscribe, send this to your girlfriend that you think needs to know that they could have it all.